Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lynn. If not, welcome back. For today's video, honestly, anytime I do anything that's not like Hoya related, so like when I do orchid things or like other kinds of things, it never does well on this channel, but I have to, like, to stay true to myself, I have to do this video because I love snake plants, or otherwise known as sansevierias, or otherwise known as dracaenas. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about all of my favorite snake plants that I have right now. And if that sounds exciting to you, keep on watching. If not, I guess you can skip this video and wait for the next Hoya video. Kind of weird spot right now because I'm sitting on the ground because this is where I keep a lot of my more compact sansevierias. This is what I have under this bedside table. I have like a little puck light from Amazon, and I featured that puck light before on one of my YouTube shorts. So if you're interested, I will link that down below. But basically, this is in a really dark room actually, and I bought this bedside table. It has like really nice height, and I thought it would be great for plants and also great for like bedside table stuff. But I got this bedside table from Amazon, I got the puck light from Amazon, and it's like the perfect medium light for my sansevierias. Without further ado, here's the first sansevieria that I want to talk about. And I'm gonna be very real with you. Many times I don't buy sansevierias from like specialty sellers on Palm Street or like online or anything like that. My sansevierias usually come from a local nursery or like a big box store somewhere. So because of that, I don't really always know like the correct scientific names because they don't come labeled. So I'm gonna try my best and give you a name that makes the most sense based on what I've seen online, like pictures wise and stuff like that. I could be wrong. So if you're a snake plant expert or like you're an expert with sansevierias or dracaenas, please comment down below if you have the correct name for me, because I would honestly greatly appreciate the ID help. So here's the first sansevieria. This is one of my favorite sansevierias. Like, it's an extremely compact grower. It's been in this pot for like maybe 2 years now. It is just like thick, chunky, it's green, but like if you look closer, can you see how it has like a bright white elbow margin with a bright orange outline next to the bright white elbow margin? It also comes to like a nice cute little white point. So this is probably one of my favorite sansevierias. It's just so cool, so like interesting looking, and I would highly recommend it. It's growing in my loose chunky soil mix in a, I want to say 4-inch terracotta pot, and it's just very easygoing. I water this once every 2 to 3 weeks, and again, I don't remember any of my schedules. Everything is managed by my Planta app, so if you have trouble remembering schedules and stuff like that, the Planta app's gonna come in handy for you. The next sansevieria I want to show you is also another one of my favorites. Like, oh my goodness, look at that. I just love this sansevieria so much. I mean, this is a less compact grower because the leaves do like grow outwards and it fans out like that. But look at the variegation on the leaf. Like, it's striated, and then it's like also has vertical stripes and bands. It also has like a wrinkled ruffled edge. Can you see that? It's really cool. It also has like an elbow margin with like a not quite orange, more like red outline. And it also comes to like a roughly point, which I think is really cool. So this is the next one. This is also growing in a 4-inch plastic pot in loose chunky soil mix. I water this again every 2 to 3 weeks. I don't remember the schedule. My app helps me remember the schedule. And to be real, while we're on the topic of snake plants, these are like one of the best plants you can grow. If you're a novice plant grower or like you just haven't ever got into snake plants, I highly recommend snake plants. They are just so architectural, they're structural, they're beautiful, there's so much variation and just really cool species to collect. And not just that, they don't need high light. So if you live in a dark apartment or like you have a weird bedside table situation that you want to fill, you just need an extremely cheap, not extremely high powered grow light, and you can grow sansevierias beautifully. Like, they're not fast growers, so they don't outgrow the pots. You don't have to repot them every year or every 6 months. They're very low maintenance plants, and I cannot recommend them enough for houseplants. This is one of my newest sansevieria purchases, I think, in the last 6 months, like maybe late or early fall. I got this from a local nursery in Ann Arbor. This is a really interesting looking sansevieria. Like the original leaves are like fully green with some white stripes, but the brand new leaves, so all of these like top leaves up here that are like completely elbow looking, all of them are brand new leaves under my care. And shockingly for a sansevieria, I think it actually grows really fast. This is in a 4-inch plastic pot. It's also growing in loose chunky soil mix. It's very easygoing. It's growing under one park light shed by 4 plants, all of them sansevierias, and they don't need high humidity. They don't even need to be watered very frequently. So they're just like the perfect beginner-friendly, low-maintenance houseplants. I find them to be a lot easier to manage than even succulents or cacti. It's just a much easier beginner-friendly houseplant compared to all of those other plants. So this is my next one. And finally, just for like this bedside table, I have more sansevieria. This one looks kind of rough because I had to move from Kansas to Michigan, and this was in the back of a really hot U-Haul truck. And unfortunately, all of the leaves that touched the edges of the truck melted off basically because it was so hot. It was peak summer when we moved. So I had to cut everything off, and I'm already getting a bunch of new leaves down the middle, and they just look beautiful. Again, I don't know the scientific name for this plant, but I will put it up on the screen when I do my research. But I just love this sansevieria. It's not a silvery sheen, but it does have like a really creamy variegation. It's like there's a green layer underneath, and then there's a creamy variegation that goes on top. It has elbow margins. It's banded, and I don't know, it's just a work of art. It's really beautiful, very easygoing. This one is growing in my loose chunky soil mix. I think this is a 5 or maybe 6-inch pot, and it's very easygoing. Again, I water this once every couple weeks. It's growing under the same low medium grow light in the corner of a dark bedroom. So now that we're done with this space, I'm gonna bring you to the next spot where I have more sansevierias. The next sansevieria I have is in the study where I am at right now. And this is probably, I know I keep saying this is my favorite sansevieria, but I think this is my most unique looking sansevieria. It is extremely slow growing, but look at how like the leaves are like a rusted orangey green. They are like a completely different kind of sansevieria. I think this is called like sansevieria coppertone. I got this at a specialty nursery in Kansas City, and they just had so many extremely cool sansevierias, and this was one that I picked up at the nursery. It's not a fast grower, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not a fast grower, it takes up a lot of space, but again, just like all the other sansevierias, it doesn't need a lot of light, and I water this like maybe once a month because it's such a slow grower, and it's growing in loose chunky soil mix in, again, either a 5 or 6-inch pot, but this is a beautiful one. This is one of the newest sansevierias that I added to my collection, and this is the plant that broke my winter plant ban. So I didn't buy a single plant for like 4 months, or like probably 3 months-ish. And this is the first plant that I bought after it got warm again. I got this at a local nursery. It's called Van Edda's. If you've seen my recent orchid show video, that's where I went to get this sansevieria. So if you're interested, you can go check out the nursery if you're based in Michigan or if you're driving through Michigan. But this is a beautiful sansevieria. I love just how like structural it is. It's very compact because it grows upright, but you do like need space. So this is perfect in a east-facing window, or like a window that's like really shaded from the outside, so it doesn't get a lot of light, and so it's not great for growing Hoyas. Sansevierias would do well on like a window like that, like a dark window. So this is, I think, Bantel Sensations, but again, I'm gonna find a name and put it on the screen somewhere. But I just love this sansevieria. It's growing in extremely loose chunky soil mix. I think this is probably like a 7 or 8-inch pot, and very easygoing. It's just sitting by a windowsill, and I water it like maybe once every 3 weeks. Okay, so now we're at the next spot. This is just like next to my regular couch where I film all of my videos. I thrifted the side table from like a local thrift store, and then it houses like all of my like medium-sized Hoyas that need space but also need height. and it also has my router in the back. So in a bag where like the light is not quite as bright and not good enough for Hoyas, I have a sansevieria. Hidden in the back corner over here is my Hoya sansevieria wheel fin, variegated wheel fin. I actually have like a much bigger non-variegated wheel fin that I recently gave up, like I want to say about 3 weeks ago. I gave up a giant wheel fin mother plant, and I also gave up another like silver frosted sansevieria because I just ran out of space. Like I just don't have space anymore, so they needed to go somewhere else. But I have space for a tiny wheel fin, so I'm restarting my wheel fin obsession all over again with like a tinier species so that I can keep growing it for the next couple years. This is the very last sansevieria that I'll be showing you in this other room. So this is like my aeroid room. All of my Hoyas are in the other room, and this is the aeroid room basically. And honestly, I know this is such a basic sansevieria. I got this as like a 3-leaf, 1-plant thing like a long time ago from Walmart, and I just left it in like a medium low light situation next to a not so bright window, and it's just been doing so well. Like this entire plant has come out, it's like brand new from the bottom tubers. And I don't know, I just love this basic ass sansevieria so much. It's very structural. There's like a creamy yellow elbow margin to it. There are like bands. I just really enjoy the regular sansevieria as well. And you can get this for like $5-6 nowadays. You can buy them small and then grow them big. And like, honestly, just look over here. There's yet another brand new plant coming out. So I cannot recommend sansevierias enough. This is growing in loose chunky soil mix in a terracotta pot. It's been in the same pot for a long time. And if you are someone who struggles with houseplants, or you're someone who struggles with Hoyas and struggle with space, or you just want to have something different in your home, I highly recommend collecting sansevierias. If you don't like the regular snake plant, you think it's too boring, there are so many different sansevieria variants out there that I just highly recommend that you give it a go. And if you're worried about not remembering when to water it and stuff like that, go download the Planta app. It's completely free. I am not affiliated with them in any way, and I don't get money for saying this. I just use the app all the time for all of my plant chores. And if you have trouble keeping plants alive, snake plants are probably one of the plants that you can really try at like a low budget range to try to keep alive. I really do enjoy snake plants. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm sorry it's not a Hoya related video, but I do love sansevierias a lot, just like orchids. So I had to stay true to myself and film a video about my sansevieria. So I hope you had a great time watching today's content. I hope I have hopefully encouraged you or inspired you to go collect some sansevierias. And if you have any questions, please comment down below. If you have any other variants of sansevierias you want to recommend to me, please comment down below as well. If you enjoyed today's content, like, and then yeah, the usual, like, comment, and subscribe. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye bye.